began, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our sins, as we forgive those who sin against us. Do not bring us to the test, but deliver us from evil. Amen.
So before you take your seats, kindly pick up some pieces of dirt under your chairs and arrange your chairs properly, but please do not rock it. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I have here a bond paper. Kindly write your name and signatures here so that I can monitor your attendance. Okay, so before we go on through our discussion, I would like to introduce our classroom rules. Kindly read it, please.
Classroom rules. Raise your hand before you speak. Use kind words always. Listen attentively. Ensure cleanliness of the classroom. Stay focused and follow instructions.
So as we go on through our discussion, I would like you to remember our classroom rules and bear it with you. So raise your hand before you speak. So raise your hand so that I can acknowledge you for your answer or any clarification so that we may not kanang dili ta mahimuyagaw. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Use kind words. Listen attentively. So when I say instruction, you must obey. You must follow it directly so that we cannot take too much time. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Next, ensure cleanliness and stay focused and follow instructions. So that would be our classroom rules. So, who among you still remembers our last topic yesterday? Yeah? Any one of you? Yes, Miss Lumanaw?
Our last topic, we talked about read and record required measurements.
Okay, thank you. So, our topic is read and record measurements. So, why it is important to record or to know, why it is important to know how to measure or to know the appropriate measurement in sewing garments? Anyone? Miss? Yes? Mir? Do you kindly share us your knowledge about why it is important?
So it is important to know and record the appropriate requirement or the accurate measurement of the client. It's because it will be your basis to make the desired product na what na inyong client na ipahimo.
Okay, thank you for your wonderful idea and knowledge. Okay, so do you still have some questions about our topic like yesterday? Okay, so before we tackle our topic for today, let's have first an activity. It's an activity. So it is called Guess What I Am. So first the instruction. I will show pictures the same with what you have holding. So I will be giving you a card. This one, a card containing the pictures and also the definition and the description and also the classifications of resources. So you are going to classify it and then paste it in the Manila paper. So, but first let us group you into two. Start counting here.
1,
2,
1, 2,
1, 2,
1, 2, 2.
Okay. So group 1 here and group 2 there in the second row.
Ambi ko. Natatlo ambi ko.
Each group has 2 cards. Okay.
One.
Last lesson. I will only give you 5 minutes to do the task and another 3 minutes to perform your task in front. Okay? So your time starts now.
Hindi ko pa dito ba? Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Our envelope is 1 and 2. Correct?
Swap back man. Okay na yan siya. Parihan niya siya. Ginagaran ka lang sa para di-reply.
Sorry.
And so, we're done. Here's a group. Ay, na-upload ko na isa. Here's a group. You can use it. You can also use the double-sided tape to paste your the pictures or the description.
Sa picture siguro wala. Energy. Yung mga kalat mo. Napikit mo na. I'm not serious. Hindi na lang ako. Something na rin yung ala, ay! Ang saan?
You're going to identify the picture, then what kind of where it belongs, and then 3 classification of resources, and then you're going to paste its description.
Wala na niya tinutot.
Okay. Yeah, 3 minutes left.
Ah.
Tayo man! Oo, katong mga kuwan. How your family shows here?
You can hold or use the
Dali. Oo. Can you help or teach Emma? Dali? Da? Dali mo na. Dali. Dali. How many pictures, ma'am?
Only 7 pictures.
7, 2, 4, 6, 7. And 3 descriptions.
Instructions and 3 classifications.
We're done, ma'am.
Are you done? Yes. Okay. So please remain steady while waiting for the other group.
Hindi mo sila eh.
2 minutes left. Only 2 minutes Ay, iwan na dali. Ang gusto ko lang sa mga bungo.
Alien ka na.
One minute left. Lang. 25 seconds left. Unfair, ma'am.
Ito na sa attendance na ako. I-attendance na ako.
Numbers up. Okay. Since you're all done, so each group I would like to select one representative to present your output here in front. Okay, for the group one, I would like Miss Manao to present your output there. For the group two, Miss Montenegro to present your output in front. First, the group one. So, for this matter, we are we are done with the Yes, ma'am.
Everyone, we are the group one. Yan na to. So, we have three classifications here. We have material resources, non-material resources, and human resources. So what we put here in material resources, we have this bidik. Ano yun? Bidik kit? Okay, it's a kit. So, and the other image, I think it's, as you can say what siya. There's a chairs, there's a brush bin, nails, key, and other resources, other material resources. So first, we're gonna say the description of it. It's for material resources. It's I'm what you use when you help cook or teach a sibling. So obvious. Ano siya? For non-material resources, it's I'm something you can hold or use like a phone or bed. What am I? So ito siya, photo, di ba? You can see this in your ito yung tapos time, clock. Then for human resources, syempre, it is I'm how your family shows care or follow instruction. So, dili we put here the energy, the teamwork, the unity, and a lot of twists. Nature trip ko lang isa. That's all.
Let's give a hand for the woman. Let's give the group two. We are done with this. We are done with this. Problem. We are the problem. So, we are the. So, kaya mo
are the non-material resources, material resources, and human resources. So, in our non-material resources, I'm what you use when you help cook or teach a sibling. So, we put here energy and
Energy.
Energy.
sige, okay na yun. Then, in our material resources, we have something you can cook or use like a phone or bed. What am I? So we put here time. Ay, hindi pa ba yan? Medical kit. And then, this, di ba nakita niyo? Then, in our human resources, I'm how your family shows, on how family shows care or follow instructions.
Circle of friends.
Yun, yun.
Okay, thank you. Ang gagawin. Okay. So, ulit eh. We are going to find out if your output are correct or wrong. Okay. Mali. Okay. So let's break the output of the group 1. So for the material resources, so check Alicia. Honey. Tapos, this is wrong because it belongs to the non-material. Okay, then sa material resources, wrong na siya. Wrong. Ay, sorry. The time is correct. For the human resources, it is energy. Check. Then energy. Check yung
Wrong. Sa kapuwi mo barkada.
So you got 2. Ay, 3. I mean 3. So, for the group 2, for the non-material, you got nothing. Wrong.
Sorry.
For the non-material, you got this 1.
Yay, another one.
And for the human resources, correct. You got only 1.
Yes.
You got 1 got 3. Yes. And for the group 2, for getting highest score. Group 3? Wait, oh.
1.
1. Ako getting highest score. Okay, let's move on to our objectives. Please read it.
At the end.
At the end of the lesson, students should be able to identify family resources and needs correctly, explain ideas how resources address family needs, work with groups to organize information.
So, based on our motivation and our objectives, what would be our topic for today? For today's afternoon, what would it be? Anyone?
Household.
For peace.
For peace. Yes, Miss Priyas. What do you think is our topic for today? Based on our motivation and our objectives.
So, I think
Yes, what do you think?
I think
What about here? Try your best.
family resources and needs.
Okay, thank you for your idea. And everyone, do you have still any idea about our topic for today? None? Okay. So, our topic for today is about identify family resources and needs.
Walang identify.
So, what comes in your mind when it talks about identify family resources and needs? What comes in your mind? So when we talk about family resources and needs, it talks about the resources and the needs of a family, right?
Yes,
Okay. So, what is family? Yes, Miss Sereno?
So family is the basic unit of society.
Okay, thank you. Anyone?
Overly.
Anyone? Okay? Family is the basic unit of our community. It is the essential part of our community. And for it to function properly, it must be in good state. So, family is the basic unit of community. Okay, here's the question. How can you say that family is the basic unit of community? How can we say? Miss Hadassah. For you, how can we say that family is the basic unit of our community? Can please share us some even small ideas, something ideas? What have you understand or what about that?
I can see and I can hear.
Okay.
For me, what is the question again?
How can we say that family is the basic unit of our community?
And because I also know that one family is at kuan ang una pa ni kanilang state diha nga ang kuan ang family kanay is the basic unit of community. And because kuan siya ano pa ni ang family is essential part sa atong community para mag-function siya properly, and it also kuan siya ano pa ni kini kuan siya ano pa ni kini it's a kuan kun on pa ni good impact ang kuan kailangan siya naging kuan siya essential, and because of it's a very good impact to our community.
Okay, thank you for your idea. So, we can say that family is the basic unit of our community because it is where we all start. But community cannot be called a community if there is no group of people, no group of family, there's no members, right? Okay, so family is the basic unit because it is where everything starts. Then, to function it properly, it must be in good state. Then, family is the basic, the first goal of our life, and we learn manners and custom on it. Family is important to meet specific needs and wants in order to survive. So, in family, it is where we learn first our manners. It is where we learn first what is right from wrong, what is good and bad. It is where we learn the behaviors, the attitudes, where we learn how to read and to write. Okay, it's where we learn how to speak and to and wants in order to survive. So family resource is one of the most also important because managing family needs and resources is very important in order to survive your in order to survive our daily lives. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
What is resources? So resources can be described as anything we think we use to achieve what we want and needs. Family resources are tangible and intangible assets including money, time, skills, and community connections that a family utilizes to meet their needs, achieve goals, and improve their quality of life. So resources, when we say resources, it is the things, it is the tools that we use to achieve one thing. When we say tools, example, if you want to survive in your daily life, what is the most important thing or tools in order to survive your daily life? So for you,
Food and water.
okay. So the food and the water serve as our resources in order to live daily.
Yes.
For another example of that is our cell phone. In order to communicate, so we need cell phones, gadgets, our skills. In order to reach our goals in life, we use our skills, time, money, knowledge, and skills, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so 3 classifications of resources. Number 1, can you read it please?
Human resources
Refers to the skills, knowledge, ability, time, and energy that a family member can use to meet their needs and achieve goals.
So, resources has 3 classifications. First is the human resources. It is the skills, knowledge, ability, and time and energy that a member can use in order to achieve or to meet their needs and goals. Okay. So when we say skills, that is our skills. What are the samples of our skills? Do you have skills? Class? Skills. Do you have skills? Oh, those are skills. Those are the one of our human resources. Our skills. Our talents. So next is the capability and intelligence and skills. So every person has her unique ability and intelligence in a way that improves not only herself, but also others. So it is important that we know our ability, we know our skills, and we identify what our capability for us to be used in achieving our goals, right? So, for example, that is your identifying what are your skills. So, because it could help us to reach our goals. For example, you are good at something like, for example, welding. So you want use it to find job. If you want to go abroad, you can use your institute because you have skills. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Next is the strength or energy. Can you read it, please?
Strength is needed to accomplish tasks on time. It also means having a mental alertness, emotional stability, having a reasonable commitment, and positive outlook in life, especially in work that improves self and society.
Okay, so strength and energy. So it is needed to accomplish on task. So our energy and our strength is also one of our important resources
work that thing or how can we work that job. So it is also important to identify our strength and our weaknesses. Strength does not only mean on your physical strength, but also it indicates your weaknesses and strength, right? It also indicate we must identify our weaknesses and strength. For that, for our weaknesses, we can when we have identified it, we can make ways to conquer it. Then for our strength, we can use it to something like to achieve goals or to achieve what you want in the future. Understand?
Yes,
ma'am.
So the second classification of resources are material resources. So this, as we can say, as we can see in the photo, in the screen. So those are the materials that we can see or that we can use as our resources in our daily lives. One of those are wood. We can use it to make house, furnitures, buildings. Those are the material resources that we use this in our daily, not just in daily but also in our what we call that, something like negosyo, right?
Business.
And materials can be found in nature that can be used for practical human purposes that have considered health value. So those are the material resources that can be considered value. So wood from trees to be used as homes, as I said, to make furnitures, and for buildings. So plant can be used as food, cloth, and things. So water, sand, it can be also used as it can also use to make glass. Land, it is where we build our home, shelter. Metals extracted out of rock to build cars and jewelries. So chemicals from plants can turn into plastic. So that is how useful the resources are. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Next is the non-material resources. So those are the examples of material resources. The time and the kit or something like health. That is the sign of it, health, right?
First aid kit.
We can see it in the ambulance, in the clinic. So non-material resources are the intangible resources such as good relationship, health, experience, and time. Without the non-material resources, family may not able to perform their duties and responsibilities in home, school, and work. So the non-material resources, those are the intangible. When we say intangible, we cannot touch it, right? So those are the intangible. Again, non-material resources, those are the health. We cannot touch your health. We cannot touch your time, the experience, the relationship. Those are the examples of non-material resources. So, without those non-material resources, we cannot perform our roles appropriately in school. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, let's now have the family basic needs. So, what can we say about, what can you see in the screen? What are the basic needs of a family?
Homes,
Clothes,
clothes,
school, food, clothes, being family-oriented, family-oriented. What else?
Happy family.
So,
Dalain mo.
first is the first food.
Ako
Basic
na.
need of a family is food.
Yeah. That's the basic needs.
It is the most important need of everybody. It is the fuel that we need to survive, and it is the integral part of our day. By day need of a family.
Yes.
We need energy to move around, to live, and this energy comes from food.
Yes.
Okay.
There's no food if we don't have energy. There's no energy.
As we can see, there are times that we didn't take breakfast and we do some works like lifting or heavy works. What would you feel?
Emptiness.
Yes? Yes, Miss Hadassah?
What's a ganito?
What would you feel when you didn't take your breakfast and you do lifting or heavy works?
Uy, ako nagawain.
Okay.
To be honest, ma'am, I'm not eating one breakfast. And what I feel, my stomach is empty. It's so what's that tawag na? Crumbling, always crumbling. And then I don't have energy to I don't have energy to move around. Also, I get in I'm always bad mood. Bitaw. Hoy, tinawad kayo. Tapos makagain kag headache.
Okay, thank you for your idea. Anyone? What would you feel? Aside from Miss Hadassah, what would you feel? Or
Tired.
tired? Okay. Literally, we will feel tired, we will feel weak because we did not take breakfast. Because as stated in there na breakfast ay food is what makes us strong. It gives us strength, energy, and good physical what? Physically fit. Okay, because food, it gives us strength. When we eat properly, we will feel strengthened. We will feel like strong because it gives us energy. So eating appropriate foods that suits for our muscles, suits for our brain, for our stomach, for our blood, and for our everything else in our body that needs, it will give us energy and strength to live daily in our lives. Okay? Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Fruits. Good things. Good things.
I like the books.
Right? It is made up of fabric to cover up the body. It gives us warmth or protect them from sun, insect-borne, and other hazards. Clothing is absolutely necessary for everybody. It protects us from geographical location and other factors determining the type of clothing that we will be appropriate. So, clothing serve as it protects us from direct sunlight, from cold, from what? From burns, then from heat of the sun, from the colds, right? The coldness. Mas cold pa sa inyong relasyon. Okay? That is the function of the food. So that is its function, right? So to endure, to fight the coldness, the heat from the sun, the thorn of the grasses around, to protect our body, we use clothing, and it is very important that every member of a family dresses appropriately for the weather and their ages. So it is appropriately, it is important that every family member dresses
appropriately. When we say dresses appropriately, when we say dresses appropriately, so male dresses clothes suitable for male, and dresses kids dresses suitable for kids, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So that is the appropriate wearing of dress. Next is the shelter. It is where we live and protect ourselves from the heat of the sun, storm, wind, and etc. For a family to survive, for its member to live in ease, there should be a house. A family should have a decent house with a dedicated space for each member, down to its pet. For a person to live in a daily life and add value to his community, he must access to basic amenities that a house provides: a kitchen, a toilet, and a bathroom. So, shelter. When we say shelter, it is where we live. It is where we build our family. It is where we protect. We live to protect ourselves from harm, from sun, from rain, from colds. So it is where we build our family, we expand our family, right? It's where we expand our family.
Ayun na, Sige lang, magtanaw kami
A
sa
family should have a decent house. So in now in modern days, we have now some decent house. But in ancient era, in ancient times, it is okay for them even though they do not have a decent house.
basta kayo na sila kasi
Bas, sapat na sa kanila yung nakatira lang ng ika ng
bubog lang.
even though it is just a small house, it is okay for them. They do not need some decent house. But in nowadays, most of the houses around us
Nanay ka galing
looks decent. So when we
decent house,
oh, so
just like us.
it is the most one of the one of the important to have a house. And also in a house it must have some space for the kitchen. It must have space for the bathroom, for the comfort room, and also for the room where we sleep or dining area, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So for us, in order to follow the rule of our community, in a house it must properly have comfort room, lavatory, kitchen, and also the drainage of your lavatory. For us to be a responsible residents of our community. Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Mark.
Okay.
Meron na kasabot natin Justin. Basta lang sa tiyan. Basta naman.
Later on.
Wala, later on.
Pakak.
Next is education.
Mark.
Okay.
Kasi mo, please.
Since you I know that you are already knowledgeable about this. So, can you give us idea what have you understand about the word education? Okay? Miss Abon, I think you have some idea. Just share us and then just
Education is very important to the family because dili lang ka mismo makabalo ng mga, dili lang ka mismo sa family maka-learn ng mga other na mga kuan, ibali, mga other na mga
Sinunan, but also we can consider the school second home, or the teacher will be considered our second mother. Also, they can help also to teach us in any aspects about family, community, and culture.
Thank you for your wonderful idea. Okay, let's move ahead. So education is, it teaches us the easy method to live in a various difficult situations in life. So as what you have said, that educate, it does not mean that we already learn in our home how to read, how to write, but it has only limitations. Our parents can teach something, but it has also some things that they cannot teach, that we can acquire, that we can learn in the school. That's why education is very important for us to learn new things in life, right? It can also teach us in some aspects that in home we cannot learn. The family is the basis of the education and the root of everything. It is where it starts even before formal education. Education is essential to the growth of family, and a child learning skill is highly related on how they are treated at home. The family must create a favorable, flexible environment for the growth and development. So, family is also one of the basis of education, right? As I stated earlier, that the first education started at home. So, education also is essential in the growth of a family, because when you go to school and get educated and you get professional and promoted one day in the future, the growth of a family will be affected also, will grow and develop also, right? Yes. And also the behavior, the character, or the how you behave in school will reflect on how you live at home, or how did you been treated at home.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it true
Yes, ma'am.
that your behavior at school will reflect your behavior at home?
Yes.
Sure? Nahiman ko? Huh? Are you sure? It depends. It could be, but sometimes it depends on the situation. Because there are some students that they behave good in school, but doesn't behave in their homes, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Sometimes they behave at home, but they misbehave at school. It depends upon the situation, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Kimberly,
But
for example.
it always as we have seen in our daily needs, once a student misbehave at school, it would always say that is how her mother taught her. Diba? It will always reflect our parents on how they raised us, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand what I said?
Yes, ma'am.
What did I say?
You said that.
What?
You said that ako lang.
Okay.
You said that, that it will reflect on our parents.
Yes.
If we misbehave here in outside the community.
Always, how we live in our, how we behave in our school will always reflect our family.
Yes.
Next is the social needs. Social needs is the need of emotional relationship, drives human behavior, friendship, romantic attachment, family, social group, such church, and religious organization. It includes love, acceptance, and belongingness. So, social needs is one also of the important need of a family. So, it is important that we feel accepted, we feel belong, we feel loved, and we feel valued in our family. Whether we go, and everywhere we go, right? Because when we feel alone, when we feel we're not welcome in this world, we might feel loneliness. We feel I am not belonging here. Right? So, it is one also the important needs of a family that in a family it should treat its member well, right? The parents should treat fairly its members. It must kanang important people siya na it is kanang sa pamilya pa lang, sa bahay pa lang, mararamdaman na ang love, ang belongingness, and acceptance.
Sir.
Para po, it might not no longer lead to suicide, to commit something like misbehavior, because sometimes when we feel not valued, we sometimes kill ourselves, think to suicide, think to do something bad to get someone's attention, right? Yes. Yes. We sometimes feel alone, like no one values you, your effort, your existence, right? So it should kailangan po siya na sa family pa lang nararamdaman mo yan para po di nyo na kailangan hanapin sa iba. Para po the family will function good. Okay, then do you understand our discussion for today?
Yes.
Okay. We'll play as if you understand it.
Scenarios.
Let's have the activity. It is called needs and solution scenario. Here are some samples of scenarios that describe a family need. So, those are the 3 samples of scenario. And here's the instruction. Here's the instruction. Think 2 to 3 resources that could help address that need in a scenario, then share your ideas and explain briefly how that resources would help. So these three resources, these are the sample scenarios. Then you are going to think 2 to 3 resources that could help that resources, that could address that 3 sample scenarios. Okay, so this will be 0 breaks for the scenario. Same groups. Alam ko. You can write here your then present you're going to present your idea. Okay. So now after that you are going to present your answering task, but please be guided with our rubrics. So this will be the criteria for the promptness. Kindly read it, please.
Rubric, criteria, promptness, 10 points. 10 points. The group finished the
activity before the given time. 7 points. The group finished after the given time. Correctness. 10 points. The group give exact answer in each scenario and able to explain briefly how these resources could address to each scenario. 7 points. The group did not get the exact answer and unable to explain briefly how the resources could address each scenario. Collaboration. 10 points. All of the team members work together to do the task. 7 points. 1 or 2 team members did not cooperate in doing the task.
Okay. I will give you 10 minutes to do your task.
Ma'am,
First is scenario. Okay. So work on with your task quietly. You can share your ideas with them.
Kanan yan sila or
If you can do the 3, you can. Choose at least one na lang. Choose at least one.
Public resources, one. At least one.
It's your own opinion.
Asa na siya nabilo? Asa din nabilo? Asa
No. My instruction, the instruction is think 2 to 3 resources that could help address the need of in each scenario that could address.
Sure ka? Slipper. Oh, shoes. Slipper, shoes. Number 3. Order. Yes. Di ba?
We're done now. We're to start.
If you're done, remain A because the group 2 still work. But this is the year time. Don't be still up to 5 minutes.
Madami, ma'am.
Okay. So, since you're already done, let's have the group 2 to present their
Sincerely.
upload in front. Ehan, please.
Okay, good afternoon everyone. So, our scenario is, we choose the number 2 scenario. The family needs a quiet space for their child to do homework, but their small apartment is often noisy. So, the needs is the material resources and non-material resources. Because material resources, the shelter belong to the material resources, and they should give the child a quiet space, shelters, so they can finish the homework, and also non-material resources such as the social and value and care, because the part of the family didn't value and care the one who needed to finish the homework. And the solution for that is they need to give much time to the child so that he or she can finish the homework easily.
Okay, thank you. Next is group 1.
Pwede man tulugod naman, no? Okay, so we are Ikono. So I will be the representative of grade.
Okay.
So for the first scenario, the family needs a way to get to the market because their car broke down. First, the resource that we choose is bike. Now in that scenario, syempre, now in that scenario,